failed.
Boom.
Thank
Alrighty.
you.
Yep. Okay, so y'all tracking that?
Yeah.
Dude, this is not kill.
Alright, and then we'll do this a couple times. I'll nitpick, see what needs to be changed. We'll ask questions, and then we will switch over to you most likely doing the cast calls.
Okay.
I'm actually going to tag along with you guys for this first one. When we're in the air as well, utilize a 48 Tech 5 for air-to-air comms. Going in third person is very hard to hear the people inside your bird. It also helps me monitor it a little bit better. Alright, so who's doing this first one? Is it Kilo or Hugo?
Yeah,
I'll go
ahead and
like
take the
you-
first
yeah.
one.
Okay.
Robin 1, this is Echo 1, comms check.
Hail is Sparrow.
Arrow 1
correct.
reads you, Lima.
Roger. Stand by for HLZ brief.
Sparrow 1 is standing by.
Sparrow 1, this is Echo 1. Extraction brief as follows. Okay, well, my marker went away. It will be marked as HLZ sexy. 6-digit grid reference is 0 Fower 9 0 8 break 0 Fower 9 break 0 8 7. Ingress from south, egress from north.
Sparrow copies all. Readback is as follows: 0 4 9er break 0 8 7 egress from south to north.
That's affirmative. HLZ will be designated with Green Sierra.
Sparrow copies HLZ designated with Green Sierra.
this is Echo 1, advisable to mic out.
Echo 1, this is Sparrow 1, 1 minute out.
Roger. Green Sierra is being deployed.
When you touch down on the LZ, kill the engine.
A firm on kill the engine. Echo 1, this is Sparrow 1, eyes on green smoke, ingressing from the south.
Roger, you are cleared to land.
We're gonna kill the engine here for a sec.
Alright.
Alrighty, so there's nothing inherently wrong with that one. That one was fine. Like I said, tonight isn't mostly going to be me nitpicking. So my few comments for this one. One, when we are recommending ingresses and egresses, I know I'm sure you guys probably were told that was the whole thing on whatever fuck ass shit the Ranger thing was called. And that is definitely a thing. Recommending ingresses and egresses are fine, but just be very aware of your surroundings when it's these big open fields. Again, nothing wrong with the one you recommended on this call specifically, but I'm just bringing it up now. When it's big open fields like this, it's not that big of an issue. But let's say if it's the middle of a forest and you're trying to touch them down on maybe an LDA, or there's some sort of hazard that might be present. Maybe it's a tree, maybe it's a telephone pole, a building, or whatnot. Or enemy direction, you know, enemies are north of you or whatever. Just make sure you're putting all those factors into your head when you're recommending ingresses and egresses. Otherwise, if they're not specified, we're going to leave it up to the pilot once he gets eyes on the LZ. Another thing, he threw the marker in there a little bit on the later side. I believe it was actually after the readback. Totally fine. You know, he got the message eventually. Just made the conversation just a little bit on the more awkward side, but again, the call was fine. Everything that needed to be said was said. My final nitpick, green grass, green smoke, not the most easy thing to identify. It's not the biggest issue. It really isn't. I know a lot of people like to make it a whole thing. I'm not going to be anal about it. I'm just going to say it. Maybe we have some blind people in the bird. I'm not exactly handing out sightseeing tests or whatever. So if you can help it, if you know, do it. If you can't, no worries.
If we don't have like hard designations for smokes, then yeah, just throw whatever.
Yeah, that's why we throw the color in the air. And if you read the doc, like it says, hey, tally the color of the smoke if it's a smoke or a flare. Obviously, with IR strobes, it's not going to work, but that's why you want to authenticate stuff like that as well. All right, any questions from anybody who was involved with that little LZ brief? Alrighty, out of the three echoes, you guys can pick who's next and where they're going to go. I'm going to fling the pilots back to the cop. You guys know the drill, establish radio communications, and then we'll go ahead and begin the exercise.
You want to do it right now or should I?
I already did one.
It's your turn.
Oh, okay.
It's your turn.
Nothing on your part, Keeler, for the flying. That was fine. Nothing to comment on that.
Okay. I'll probably have to get it from Hybrid, or even fucking Twisted might have it, but just because not everybody is 100% familiar with fucking military jargon and counting and shit. I mean, I got a grasp of it last night, but that shit was fucking confusing when hearing Fower and Fife.
It's so extra, if you ask me. But
I mean,
on
I
an
would
IRL
much.
radio, I'm sure it's fine, but
I mean, I know I would much more prefer, and it's due to dyslexia and shit like that. It'd be way easier if it was just 4 and 5.
yeah,
It's a lot easier in a fucking game where the radio's not actually dog shit.
that's what I'm saying.
So,
yeah, you
like,
can
I
hear
mean, I can
people
understand
pretty
like
fine.
tree, you know, 3 instead of 3, it's tree. I can understand that, or niner.
That's what we use. I've never heard someone say fucking. What was he saying for 4?
Fower.
Fower.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
I've never heard that either.
And then
I mean,
5
niner
is
been
5.
used forever. Yeah.
Never heard that either.
Real quick, Keela, I do want to show you something. I don't even know if any of the pilots have been using this. If you open up
You
the
can
map,
turn it off.
no.
Oh.
Well, yeah, you can turn it off. I do, but there's a waypoint mod that we have in the server. Have you used it yet?
No, nobody made me aware of this.
Okay, yeah. So you're on mouse and QR, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so the mod will allow you to place multiple down. You're only going to place one down. You'll open up the map, and let's say you can see them on the map, right? The JTAGs.
Yeah.
So if you click your middle mouse button on top of them, you'll see a waypoint that gets put on the map.
Oh,
you can drag this around. If you close your map and you face north, it's going to show you exactly where it is.
You know, you are talking so fucking sexy right now. I could just kiss you on the mouth.
The idea is you're just going to get the grid ref, you'll get the digits, and you put that waypoint down, and then that way you can literally visually track where this LZ is going to be.
Yeah, I'm tracking. I love it.
This will come into use later with the cast calls as well.
I love it.
Alright, let's give that a whirl with the new waypoint system. Alrighty. We're just waiting on them to hail us now.
Hugo, if you want to take this one, go for it.
Yeah, I could take this one.
If you gentlemen want to tell them about the bullshit lingo or whatever that they've been using, I don't mind it. If they use it, they use it. If they don't, they don't. But if you guys don't want to see them use it, I'm going to let you guys speak out on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never heard that shit before. I've heard, like, the ones we talked about, I've used them, and I've heard them, but not what they're saying.
I've heard of Niner, and that is it.
Niner and Tree. Those are the only two.
Tree's another one as well.
Like, even when I was volunteer firefighter, those were the only two that we used.
I think it's just some super extra stuff, if you ask me, but whatever they like, I guess.
Sometimes we just gotta rhythm with the tisms.
I'm gonna fly over in GM, see if they're just standing around or what. Yeah, they're prepping it now, it looks like.
Sparrow Flight, this is Echo 1-1.
You can send it Echo 1.
Stand by for extraction brief.
Copy, someone ready to copy.
LZ Monster, good coordinates 054-077.
Bro, I was going way too fast.
Can you resend coordinates?
Lima. LZ Monster, good coordinates as follows: 054 077. Going to be marked by Charlie. Sloped HOZ.
Copy, read back. LZ Monster at coordinates 054, mark 077, marked by Charlie on a sloped LZ. How copy?
Lima.
Hey, Kilo, Charlie is Chemlight, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get the Sierra Smoke, Charlie's Chem Lights, and then we get the air strobes.
Sparrow 1, this is Echo 1-1. Please advise when we're mic out.
Copy, will do.
That's about all we really got when it comes to marking.
Kilo G copy, sloped LZ.
Yep, tracking.
Alright, so another thing I want to stress, Keela, we know it's a sloped LZ, so when you reach the AO, I want you to do a circle, a circle around the LZ, get really good eyes on, understand what your next move is, and then execute it.
Raj, tracking.
Even if it looks super simple, which I'm sure it's going to be, I just need you to get into this habit. I'm going to make all the pilots get into this habit.
Hugo, you can go ahead and call 1 minute out.
Echo 1, Sparrow 1, you can show us 1 mic out.
Lima.
Got eyes on the chem light. It's gonna be yellow in color. And looks like slope is going up towards the west. We're gonna ingress from the east.
Echo 1, Sparrow 1, got eyes on your yellow Charlie. We will be ingressing from the east. How copy?
Lima Charlie.
Nicely done.
Okay, a little rough.
We'll call engine there real quick.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna run through my comments, and then what's gonna happen after that. I'm gonna leave you guys for about 20 minutes, and what I want you to do is literally just keep repeating these LZ briefs until it gets to a point where it's just mundane because you guys are just executing them so flawlessly, okay?